Hello YouTube, welcome back to our daily show of live Q&As. I've brought out something a bit different today. Rather than it being an AEG or anything, I've brought out some equipment. This new line of cases that have hit the website recently, the new brand Paracase, and a sub section of that is the Lite Cases. These are amazing for admin whilst you're packing for game days, whilst you're at game days, absolutely everything. Just make sure all your individual sort of sets of kit can be kept separate, kept safe in all manner of different ways. So I've got all 6 of the Lite cases in front of me. If you've got any questions on Paracases in general, just by all means drop them in the chat box to our right. We're more than happy to go through and make sure you're knowing everything that's going on. What's great about these is these are dust and waterproof. So I've filled these with various items that we think are great for whilst you're at Airsoft, essentials. These things should be in absolutely everyone's kit bag. So they start in various different sizes as well. So the 47, 56, 64, 1.1, 1.3 and 1.6. These are all the different litre capacities of these cases. So in the small one, I've just simply put in a demist kit. So if your iPro's fogging up or anything like that, just keep it in there. Make sure you've got it at hand all the time. And it's easy to find in your bag because all the different cases are slightly different colours in their sort of size range. So you could easily reach into your bag, grab this, pull it out, clean your glasses and put it back in. With these being waterproof, dustproof and everything like that, the outside's polycarbonate and they are rubber internally. So when they are sealed, they are waterproof. So that means if you've got liquids or anything, so if this was a defogging kit or a maintenance kit for your equipment, if for whatever reason the stuff did leak, it's not going to leak all over inside your bags. So it does work both ways. Other things that we think are really, really good is normally when you go airsofting, in your case, in your bag, you'll drop your keys, you'll drop your wallet and you'll drop your phone. End of the day, you'll pack all your stuff away and then you'll be like, where's my keys, where's my wallet? Very, very simple, all goes in one case, can't disappear, can't be lost or anything. You know that everything that you need to get home and sort yourself out is there in one place. Also admin wise, one of the smaller cases I've filled with batteries. So if you've got multiple different platforms, so you've got some Deans, some Tamiya, anything like that, you can split these up. Again, with these being waterproof and dustproof, if you're going out for a longer game, so players that have come to our Halo Mill proving grounds, we run a single 6-hour outdoor event. So this means that you could quite easily take these out and about with you. If the weather's not great, these are going to stay dry, going to stay dust free. You can quite easily just open it up, grab the battery you need, swap it over and throw your dead battery back in there. Again, if it's raining, wet, dirty, anything like that, your batteries are going to stay clean and safe. If you've got any questions about anything that we're covering today, please drop them in the chat. We've got a few questions dropping in, we'll come to them in a second. Other things that we'll find quite useful is the smaller, this is the 0.64. I found this really, really good for like your GoPro batteries, cables, camera batteries, anything like that. Keep these safe and secure. So because it's rubber in size, they're not going to get damaged, rattle around. It's sort of fine. The mid-size one, I've just thrown a radio in here. So if you've got spare radio equipment or comms equipment, you can quite easily put that again. It's going to stay dry. It's going to stay safe. All these cases are IP65 rated. That means they're waterproof from a water jet, so if they do get submerged slightly, it's going to be totally fine. So rain, dust, all that kind of stuff is not going to get inside these cases. And again, for a safety aspect, if you've got batteries around or fluids around, if these start leaking in the case, they're not going to then leak all over your bag and all over your equipment. So we've got some questions dropping in about how strong these are. So that is, Paul's asking how strong these are. So the polycarbonate on the outside, if this was all loose and everything like that, these are considered what are called crush resistant. So once they are closed and everything like that, they do sort of become quite rigid themselves. You can quite easily stand on these. I don't know if you could run them over with a car, but the IP67 rated keeps them crush resistant, waterproof, dust resistant. But yeah, so the outside being polycarbonate is super, super strong, but internally the seal in here, this whole thing is rubber. So if you do have sort of slightly fragile things in here, say your phones, batteries or anything like that, if it is moving around, it's not rattling, it's not banging, so it's not hitting the plastic itself. The batteries are going to be fine. What's the durability like? So that's Delta Hotel is asking about durability of these. We've not had them out on the field massively. This is a brand new brand, but we've done a few tests with various different equipment and everything like that. But these things are just going to last forever. They are really, really good. They do have warranties and things like that, but the plastic feels really good. The polycarb's really nice. They are also flip lock on the side, and if you do look just there, I'll see if I can point it a bit close to the camera, just there, and on the other side you do have padlock holes, so you can make these super secure as well. Pewski's asking, are the hinges plastic or metal? So the lock hinge itself, this bit is plastic, but the hinges on the side, the actual pins that go through, are metal pins. The hinges themselves, it's all polycarbonate, it's all the same material, and every single one does have the carabiner fitted to it like this. This isn't a climbing carabiner at all, this is just an aesthetic and a admin carabiner, we'll call it. So it could clip to your bag, clip inside your bag. So if you don't want it disappearing to the bottom of your bag and going underneath everything, you could clip to the top and it's always going to stay there. So all the things that we've found that work really, really good in this are things that are just going to be absolutely essential to your day, whether or not be fog, anti-fog stuff, so it's all in one place and not scattered around everywhere. Batteries, so you could have one battery for your Tamiya's, one box for your Dean's connectors. If you're recording your gameplay, there's loads of potential for batteries, cables, extra GoPros, extra cameras. The slightly bigger ones, we're coming onto radio equipment, comms gear, extra bits like that. This particular one is the one that's just piqued everyone's interest about phones, wallets, keys, everything like that. That's the one thing that at the end of the day, you're going to, you're tired, you're exhausted, you pack everything away, you get to your car and you just, where are my keys? Keep it in a case, keep your phone in there, keep your wallet in there, and you can just grab it out of your bag, walk to your car, pack away, and you know you've got everything, and you're not going to lose your mind wondering where your keys are. Got some more questions coming in. Scott Reed, can these be used for pistols? If you have very, very small pistols, yes. So, for example, the smallest one, it's about the size of my hand, so you might not be able to fit pistols in these. The largest one on the end, I've put a charger in here, so if you do go to a CQB site or somewhere that has power, it's always good just to have this. So rather than having to think, oh, where am I going to fit my charger and having to take extra bits, it's just something that you can grab, throw in your kit bag and have if you need it. So what I've found with these is, rather than trying to fit everything in your rifle case or anything like that, you can just have all these set up, ready to go. You can go, right, I'm going to a CQB site, I'll need that one, and that one, ready to go. Rather than just individually packing all the equipment that you need into your case, you can admin all your airsoft kit for different sites that you're thinking you're going. But the big one that we all sort of sat there and thought that is a really good idea is the phone, wallet, keys one. Just at the end of the day, when you're just absolutely knackered and want to go home, you don't want to then have to de-kit, take all your gear out your bags, find your keys, find your wallet, think it's not there, disappear back into sight, have to bimble around, when this could just be literally clicked inside a bag or anything like that. You go, right, I can see my orange case, grab that, I can load up and everything like that. So that's the light cases. If there's any more questions on the light cases, please drop them in the chat on our right. The other ones that I've brought out, just as a sort of taster of what else there is, if there's some things that you don't want to be loose in boxes, we do have the PARRA 010 and the PARRA 020. These are very sort of similar in size, but these are sort of a bit more armoured, a bit more secure. The clasps are super, super secure, and it has the air inlet on there as well if you end up travelling, if you're going via air or anything like that, if you're going abroad. So it's not just for airsoft, this is for absolutely anything, camera equipment, anything like that that's going to a plane hold and you want it to be safe. Because inside you'll find pick and pluck foam in various layers. So you can get anything you want. I think the example that we had with this was a vortex optic we put in this. You wanted to travel with it and you don't want it to get banged around, that's totally fine. And the clasps, super secure, and again this one's secureable as well. Padlock on two corners, and these are IP rated as well. Super rigid, super secure, great. So we're having some more questions coming. So Lily's, how much do these cost? Great question, and this is the great part of this is the small ones go from anywhere from $11.99 to the large one at $22. So these are super cheap. Even these super armored cases, these are coming in at $14.99 for this one and $10.99 for this one. So this one's a little bit thinner, but these are all sort of, maybe this lot is sub £15, and then you go into the sort of 17 and 20 quid for the higher end ones. But these thinner ones, so again, this one is great for batteries, GoPros, anything like that. If you're filming on the day and you want battery packs, something you don't want rattling around in a case, this is all foam filled. It's pick and pluck, so you can make sure it is exactly the right size and shape for what you're wanting to carry for the day. So we've got some more questions. So we've got Brian Moore Airsoft is saying, would they fit night vision? Absolutely. I think this one will probably fit your PVS 14s. You might need one slightly bigger if you wanted to run a dual set or anything like that. But I think the one up from this, the 032, is what I run for my 14s, and it's absolutely perfect. You just pull the foam out, sit it in there, and the 030 fits your Rhino mount and your NV in it really nicely. And again, there's plenty of space to make sure there's a gap between your mount and your night vision to keep them safe. Any other questions coming in? So Matt Iziel is saying, review a Cyma tri-shot next. We'll add it to our list by all means. And Connor's saying that's such a good price. Yes, if you're looking for a hard case, it's getting to the point in the office where people are looking at these and then wanting them and then trying to find something to put in them. Rather than having something and then trying to find the right case for it, people are just wanting the cases because they're so robust. The build quality is incredible, and for something that's really this good. I mean, other brands out there at the moment, you're probably looking £50 to £60 for a case of a similar quality and IP rating to this. So absolutely incredible value for money. That's the light cases, the Paracases, anything, but the light cases have just come. We sort of laid them out, had a look, and just thought this is great for sort of airsoft admin. So whether or not it's an anti-fog kit, a maintenance kit, battery admin for your AEG or your GoPros, spare comms kit, just electronics that you want to take out in the field, the foam wallet keys situation, which everyone fears, and then a charge box. Again, this isn't necessarily for airsoft in general. This could be sat at home and just be an admin box. Another question from Scott Reed: what case should I get for a Cyma 126? So this, it won't quite fit the 020, but the ones up from this, so the 032 and maybe the 040 and up, you need to look higher than that. I'd probably be guessing you're looking maybe £30 to £40 for it, but it's going to be wider, it's going to be longer. But then if you look even further than that, if you go to something around the £70 to £80 mark, you are going to have space for that and magazines and batteries and everything. So you could probably fit everything, your entire Airsoft game day in one case. So we've got even more questions coming in. Guys just asking about restock. So restocks are coming. We had a bit of a delay on some deliveries last week, but we've had a Spectre Arms delivery today, and we're expecting plenty more this week. So if there is something you're after, go on the website, hit that email back in stock button, and then as soon as it lands with us, you'll get an email and you'll be able to buy it immediately. So any other questions? Are they waterproof? So Ben Moore Airsoft is asking, are they waterproof? So the light cases are rated for IP65. So that means they're dust and water resistant from a jet of water or a nozzle. So say rain, if you dropped it in a puddle, dropped it in a couple of foot of water and then grabbed it out, that'd be fine. These could probably sit in water for a little bit of time. Don't exactly know how much, that's not in the rating, but these are totally splash and puddle waterproof. The Paracases are rated a little bit higher from that. I think it's IP67. Again, very similar, but these could probably sit in water for a lot longer. Could probably sit in torrential rain, anything like that, and anything inside is going to stay dry. Again, like what I was saying with the maintenance kits and the anti-fog system, if you're running gels or sprays or anything for your glasses, if you want to keep them in this and keep them in your bag, it just prevents, for whatever reason, if it leaks or anything, it's all going to stay in here, and these can completely be washed out. So rather than it getting all of your gear inside your bag, all of your AEG and everything like that, you can just open this up, bin whatever's leaked or replace it, and then wash the case out and seal it again. That goes for maintenance kits and anything really cool like that. A few guys coming in. So Finster's asking, are we selling more gear like clothes wise? So if you check Invader gear out or the new Jack Pike stuff online, we've just had a new Jack Pike camo hit the website, and Invader gear have just brought out a new Digi camo as well. So if you check both of them pages out, you'll find exactly what you're after. Matty Zeal's asking if we restock the SAC-12. The core Specners did come in today. I'd checked the website, but I do believe a lot of the core stuff just hit the website today. But if we've got any more questions on the light cases or the para cases we've shown today, guys, covered an absolute great amount of information. But yeah, just quickly, so all the light cases start anywhere from $11.99 up to 22 quid. They're incredible for your admin of the day, whether or not it's cleaning, maintenance, batteries, your GoPros, your recording equipment, comms, your phone wallet keys, just to make sure you know exactly where it is at the end of the day, and a box for charging equipment, really, really good. The hard cases, great for stuff that you don't want rattling around, something that you want to be much more safe with, whether or not it's camera lenses, GoPros themselves, something that's got that you just want to keep a bit more secure. These have pick and plug, again, super cheap and rated exactly the same as some of the other higher end brands you'll find on the website. All of these are in the link in the description below, so if you want to click that, you'll go to the full range of Parra and be able to find the light cases. We've got a few more questions coming in just before we finish. Is there any more cases that fit larger equipment? So Finster's asking about larger stuff. Yes. So the Parra range, I think there's 64 different cases, including what I've got in front of me, anywhere from these tiny things to briefcase size ones. They have a hard case that's exactly the right size for air travel, carry-on luggage, everywhere up to 1.5 meter, 2 meter long rifle cases, etc. So Scott Reed is, when do patrol base usually stream, by the way? We are attempting a new routine of streaming at 1:15 every single day. So if there's anything that you want us to talk about, we could quite easily go and pick a load of products off the shelf and sit here and talk about them, but we'd rather get what you want to talk, us to talk about. So if you've got anything that you want, or you've seen it on the website, if you go to our Instagram, there's a big list of previously shown live streams, but we've come to YouTube just to up the quality and make sure it sort of stays on a bit of a larger platform. So if there's something you want us to do a Q&A on, by all means drop us a message on social media, Instagram, Facebook, on the community page, or by all means just email us and we can get it on the list and get it done. I think the last 5 or 6 live streams that we did on Instagram were all viewer requested items. Any final questions before we've come in here? No, I think we've covered everything. So that's a really good show, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been the Parra light cases and the Parra hard cases. By all means, check the links below. Get on the, these things are incredible for your admin all day and they're super cheap. But thanks again for joining us. It's been really great speaking to you. Thanks again, and we'll catch you another time. See you guys.